Welcome back to The Penitent and Life of a Felon. We're here on the set at one of the Marriotts here on SPID. It's Friday night, August 29th. August 29th. 27th. Oh man, shout out to my brother, man. Happy birthday, man. It's his birthday today. Turns big 50, man. Big 5-0. Un tolón. 50 piece, man. Made it this far, man. That's good, man. Also, shout out to Tim Snow. I seen it was his birthday, man. I've been busy. I've been busy. I've been wanting to reach out to Tim Snow again. Happy birthday, bro. What is he, 40, 41? Young.
I think he's in his 40s, yeah.
Man, that's pretty good, man.
But shout out to both of them, man. Happy birthday.
Back to 41, huh?
Happy birthday to both of them, man.
Yeah,
for real.
man. Ain't that something? Yeah, man, we're just here freestyling again. We're not so much freestyling. We want to have a little topic to talk about. We're rebuilding a Chrysler 300, 2006 Chrysler 300 2.7 liter. Go to my playlist, have some shorts there. I wish I would have started from the beginning where you're putting the crankcase and the pistons in.
Yeah.
I missed that part, but the other ones are good. They're just as important, you know, for those who are looking to rebuild their engine. Chrysler 300, those are good tutorials, good references, because them rebuilding the engine, man, is very crucial. It's a skill, man. It's you have to have that. So I put that out there for you guys can reference. In fact, I got about 700 views in one day on one of them. Yeah, I put a hashtag on that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Yeah, that's another thing people like to look at is engine building. You know, that's people want to get their car running, man. You know, want to get their baby running because that's their money maker, man. That's their money maker. That's how they get to work, do what they got to do to support their family. You know, it's work related. We also got the playlist on working out. Got some of those in there. Also, shout out to them 2 front desk employees at the Freedom Fitness. Shout out to them guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully they subscribe, check it out. Good audience. I think, you know, we want to capture all kinds of audience, not just, you know, ex-felons and convicts and drug addicts, criminals, convicts. You know, it's for everybody, you know what I mean? I think there'll be advice for everybody. You know, I also got a comment from someone on YouTube that we're glad to hear, you know, some good news, you know, some good news, good uplifting spirit news. You know, you never know who's out there, you know, you never know who's out there who's down and depressed and despair and the depths of despair. You know, you never know, man. All it takes is just a good word.
How was your first day back at the gym?
Oh man, man, it's been I intentionally planned to be out of the gym a whole week, but today plans, you know, they didn't go as planned, so I missed 4 days, maybe more. I think 5 or 6 days. Like I said, we're rebuilding the engine, so I had to take sacrifice and take some time off to get that going. But I think I lost a little bit of muscle mass, man. I noticed I haven't been hitting this hard, man, but that's all right. I got good genes.
Yeah.
Just gotta get back on it, man. Eat heavy again, work out heavy, stay on it. So what are we talking about today? Life of a felon.
Do like a quick rundown of childhood, growing up.
Yeah, I had that in mind. I wanted to maybe give a snapshot, you know, a snapshot of my life story. I don't want to give too much. I want to keep people, you know, going in suspense. But as you know, I grew up in a broken home, you know, a broken home. I say broken home, you know, my dad wasn't really there all the time. You know, he was always out and about. My mom was there to take care of us. We all grew up precocious, you know, we all grew up young, you know, we all grew up quick. That is, I'm talking about real quick. You know, at the age of 8, you know, I started getting into trouble, started getting caught with dope in school, got kicked out a couple of times, a couple of elementaries. You know, my brother, he was always out in the streets, or he was living somewhere else at the age of 14 15 years old. He was gone. You know, I was out in the streets. You know, started, like I tell you, we started young, you know, started real young, man. Doing crime, committing crime, doing drugs. You know, know, it's no good, man. I don't know where we got them ideas from, but just something we did. My sister, she also grew up quick. You know, she got hitched up. You know, she got pregnant at a young age. But she did good for herself. You know, she did it for the right things. You know, she has good head on her shoulders. You know, she's wise also. She's precocious for her age. You know, she started a family at a young age. She got married with her husband, for her first husband, and she's been married a couple of times. So basically, like, going back to my story, you know, I got kicked out of a couple of elementaries real young. You know, elementaries, getting kicked out of, you know, for drugs, having drugs on me. I had an ounce of weed on me. Got sent to SLGC. I think they're still around. SLGC, it used to be on Saratoga, now it's on Greenwood. In fact, 'cause my stepdaughter went there for a couple of weeks, and I think that kind of taught her a lesson. There's some wild kids out there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little prison out here in the free world. Your same concepts apply, man. You know, it's all sociology, like I keep saying. You know, no matter where you're at, you know, whenever there's groups of people, somebody wants to bully somebody or run something or whatever. But anyways, yeah, Shakira, she went there for a couple of weeks. SOGC, man.
Are they still wearing like the white polo shirts, khaki?
No, we didn't wear that back then. We were on own clothes.
Yeah.
But I seen that. I see these kids waiting on bus stops.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, wow, they have them at dress code. But they did, you know what? They did that throughout the state, you know, throughout the, and I know the reason for that. Believe it or not, I read some case law on that when I was in prison. Yeah, I forgot how it goes, but it had to do with like certain kids were being able to dress real nice and others were not. That's where it came from. I don't know. I remember how I stumbled across that law, but I read it. It was interesting. I stumbled across that law in the law library in prison. Parents sued. It had to do with like haircuts and what is the word where they try to tell students how to, you know, how to cut their hair, how to look, you know, appearance and clothes. But some of that had to do with like some of the rich kids, you know, they dressed real nice, you know what I mean, and other kids didn't, you know what I mean. So to ameliorate that, you know, they had a dress code. You know, everybody wore a certain clothes, you know what I mean?
Everybody had to be the same.
Basically, yes. Basically, just be the same, so there won't be any, you know, self-esteem you know, issues, you know.
Yeah, I can see, yeah.
Because you can see the poverty, you know what I mean? Some kids didn't have the clothes like others did, you know?
Yeah.
So, but what we got off subject was...
Yeah, so you got caught with weed and all that?
SOGC, yeah, SOGC, yeah. Now they have that dress code like you were saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, at a young age, man, I mean, at elementary, man, I was breaking into the school, got caught.
What school was it? Was it Winslow?
This was Oak Park Elementary.
Oh, okay.
In fact, now it's a Church Unlimited. That's a good thing that Pastor Bill is doing there. He's doing a good thing there. You know that?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm really proud of that. You know,
you used to hang out on those steps, right, when you were younger?
Hang out on them steps, man.
Before it was back then, what, in the 90s?
Late 80s.
Late 80s?
Yeah, late 80s. So, yeah, elementary, man, was already wild, man. I was already crazy, man.
But damn, man, you got kicked out of Old Town?
Yeah.
Shit. Who took the cake on that one?
I got kicked out of the United States. You're a funny guy. You know we can't post this.
I can't post this shit. It's out of bounds. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Excuse us, you two, for having a good time. Damn.
Damn, man, that was a real laugh, man.
Shit. Man. Shit.
Yeah, that's something, man.
Oh man, you're a
Damn.
fool.
It's kicked out of a down at the age of 10 years old. God damn, they didn't want me there.
Shit. Shit, what's wrong with them? Shit.
Oh,
Man. How can they do that to a kid? Kick him out. Shit.
Damn, bitch, you're getting me a spanking. Not that.
Oh shit.
Crack it up, man.
Oh.
Damn, man.
That was good 3-minute laugh right there.
Oh, man.
Damn. So I'm still gonna post it.
Still post it, man. That's genuine right there. I should have brought some. Oh, we do got some.
Oh man.
Next, man. Shit, that's some good. Tears of joy, man.
Oh,
Having a
damn.
good time, man. So you can have a good time, man.
Get kicked out of the
You
town.
can have a good time without having being out there drinking.
Damn, that was a good one.
Yeah, man. I guess I'll stay on that story, man. I got kicked out, man, because every time we would go to Elgin, man, I always seen Elgin as like a spot that was green, you know, like just a place. Because I come from Corpus Christi, you know what I mean, like a city, doing my thing. Like, man, I seen that as like a right place, you know what I mean, like, you know, I'm Tony Montana says this, like Miami's like a.
Yeah, waiting to get, yeah.
But no, man.
So like when he said that, were you talking about like Elgin was like a town? Was like
Yeah, like it was
waiting
like
to get
yeah, like it was,
Elgin?
Yeah, it was like a town that was an innocent country hick town. Like they probably
needed to get
didn't
popped?
know about being hit. You know what I mean, and burglarized. And
It needed that?
I won't say it needed that, man, but you know, at the time, you know, I'm young, man. You know, I didn't know any better. I mean, I'm only 10 years old, man. So I'm 10 years old and got kicked out, man. I don't remember the details, but obviously they found out the things I was doing. You know, I was, you know, burglarizing, man. I probably burglarized, I don't even know, you know, so many houses. And I remember Sergeant Campos, he escorted, he took me out of town, man. He put me in his cop car and he took me to Austin, Texas, a place called Spectrum. I still remember the name of the place. It was a group home for like kids. And I'm like the youngest one there, man. I'm like 10 and everybody else is like 16, 18. And I remember they would have cigarettes, man. I guess their parents could buy them cigarettes. I don't remember. I was only there a day. My mom went to pick me up. It was funny because my aunt only lived like a block from there. So this was Southside Austin. Right there by Old Torf or something like that down there. So yeah, I got kicked out of the town at that age, 10 years old, man. You know, it's funny because every time we'd go back to Elgin, like I would really be like not scared, but like really cautious when I would go back into town. Like I'll be in the back seat, and every time we go into town, I'll actually like hide, like I'll duck down in the back of the seat as if they're really looking for me and stuff. But yeah, that you know, that's crazy, man. I mean, the things I've gone to, man, at a young age, man. I'm talking about kicked out of a town at the age of 10. I mean, God, who does that, man? So yeah, I think we should wrap this one up, man. We're going on 17 minutes. We can continue. We could do another part
2.
Yeah, part 2, maybe part 50. It's gonna be a part 50, man. Nah, seriously, guys, man, this is, you know, we had a good time. Hopefully you guys laughed with us, man. That was a genuine laugh, man. It was fun, man. We're just having a good time. You know, we look back now, man, and it is funny, you know what I mean? But it's not funny when you're doing it. But I mean, I paid for the things that I did. You know, I actually did. I went to prison, did a total of 15 years, adult and juvenile. So I paid for that, you know. I paid for that, you know. I believe in, you know, that's just the way society has it set up. The system has it set up for like the things we do. they sent us, and we may not be able to pay financially, but that's the way we pay. So I'm you know, I paid my debt. You know, I paid it. I'm clear. You know what I mean? So I did my thing. You know. So anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut this one. Hope you guys had a good laugh. Y'all like and subscribe. Hit that bell on the top. Life of a Felon. Check him out. Life of a Felon. We're growing, man. We're gonna want to get some more interviews. We want to meet with Tim Snow, man. We want to go to Galveston, man. I'll go, man.
I'll set that up.
Go to Galveston. Of course, Life of a Felon, The Penitent. We got some more guys lined up. We were gonna interview a couple of guys last week, but you know, the plan didn't go out well. So hopefully this weekend we got a couple of guys, you know, that we used to kind of run together in the streets too. Also, I got some letters here, guys. I want to read a couple. Maybe on the next one. Maybe tonight. I don't know. These are 14 years old, man. I used to keep in contact with guys. This one was in Federal. Just a lot of good guys, man. But anyhow, guys, we're gonna go ahead and let you guys go, man. Thank y'all for watching.